A little gang of us began going back to Lek, usually once a year. There was my friend Charles Haswell and his wife Sue, composer Simon May and his wife Rosie, and a couple of DJs, Mike Reed from Radio 1 and Graham Dean from Capital Radio. We'd ski until late afternoon and then hit the courts to play tennis. One year, in the early 90s, Princess Diana was also in Lek with William and Harry, who were about 12 and 10. They were staying in the same hotel as us, but had to keep their room curtains closed all day long because of the paparazzi outside with their lenses trained on their windows. It was horrible to see what they were having to deal with. I had met the Princess of Wales a few times at royal events or at Wimbledon. One morning, in the Lek Hotel, she came up to me in the lobby. Mike Reed and I would sometimes take our guitars down to the hotel bar for a good old sing-song on Friday evenings. And Diana had got wind of this. "Cliff, I hear that you sing on Friday nights," she asked me. "Yes," I said. "I see. Could you do it for my boys?" "Of course," I replied. "Why don't you join us after dinner tonight?" "Could it be before dinner?" Diana requested with that world-famous coy smile. So, after skiing, Mike and I collected our guitars and went to our usual corner of the bar. We played for the two princes for about 25 minutes. I fondly thought that they were enjoying it, but it seemed that I was wrong, because as Mike and I were doing summer holiday, I caught a glimpse of young Harry as I was singing. He was yawning his head off and looked bored, stupid. Mike had spotted him as well, so we looked at each other, smiled, and stopped playing. "Excuse me, Harry," I said, "is there anything you would rather hear?" "Yes," he said, cheering up instantly. "Do you know Great Balls of Fire?" Well, that surprised me. "Yes, we know it," I replied. "But how do you know it?" "Oh, Mummy plays it to us all the time." Mike and I started playing Jerry Lee Lewis's greatest tune, and the two princes started dancing. They could not have been more different. William stood up and shifted demurely from foot to foot. He was moving in time to music, but he carefully kept his cool and dignity. Harry was a different story. He was going crazy and leaping around the bar like Jerry Lee Lewis himself, interspersed with some very creditable attempts at a Michael Jackson moonwalk. He was really going for it. And Diana, Mike, and I were laughing our heads off. There was a young rock and roller if ever I saw one.